Hi, my name is Jeremy Fulton, and I'm bringing you this week's Media Tech Minute. Today we're going to talk about using the camera and ProPresenter out macros for our ATEM switcher. So you've probably seen this done in the past, but it is now part of the standard Sunday morning prep for the media tech or operator for the sermon slides. So as you see, we've got a very basic sermon, very short just for demonstration purposes. We've already gone through and imported it, set our font sizes and everything for each of the different types of slides between the title and the sermon points and the scripture. So now that you brought it in, it's in place after the sermon action slide. And now we need to add these macros and duplicate the sermon points. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here and grab our macros. We're going to left click and drag them out. We're going to put the camera out on the title and on each sermon point. So in here we have two different sermon points and a title. Now we're going to take the ProPresenter out, which sends a camera feed to the live stream and to the Cafe, Mom Space, and Kid Space TVs. And we're going to put it on the first of every sermon group. So here there's scripture references. So there are two sequential scriptures. They're going to be read one, then the next, per the notes, which you will see when you arrive in the morning and go through Dave or the speaker's notes. It's going to be one, then the other, so we only need it on the first one. It'll stay where it was last. Now we're going to also put it on 1 Kings over here, and then here's another one we're going to put it on. Then we have a John reference, and this is a series, so 27 and 28, so we're not going to put it there. And then we're going to put on the Psalm one here. All right, so now these are automatically going to switch the ATEM switcher. Now there's the next step, which is you're going to take your sermon points and you're going to put them after every set of scripture. And you'll see this in the notes. Dave will do a sermon point, and then he'll go to a reference, a scripture reference, and he'll go back to the sermon point. We do this all the time, but this is how you do it. Right click, we're going to copy, then we're going to right click on where it needs to go next. So it'd be after your reference. So right click on the one that it's going to go after. Paste it here, you see it shows up there. Right click, paste, after John, at the end of John, we're going to paste. And then we're going to go to this next sermon point. We're going to right click on this. We're going to copy it and put it here on the end. Now you may have noticed when you drag these, it looks like it disappears off the end, but it doesn't. So it'll be there when you're done, so don't freak out when that happens. It's normal it's a normal part of the visual representation here. All right, if you have any questions, leave the comments below or talk to me soon. Bye.